we're just hopping right into it. Okay. Let's go.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house. I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Pretty flowers. I always like these, like, they almost look like bells. Really pretty. Mailbox. Can I...
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Yeah, and sometimes nowadays those actually are not as urgent as you would think they would be. Thing is,
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Thing is, if the flag is up, then that means that they're supposed to be picking up the mail, not leaving that mail behind. So the person running their mail is failing at their job.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Do I want to go down or up? Probably down. Because I'm seeing more of those bellflowers. Oh, it's a creek and I can't go any further. I'm just down here to get lost. Oh, it's the light. I thought it was a glowing object. Oh, shift is to, like, zoom in. Okay. Oh, right click does that too. Huh, interesting.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Who really slipped the laxatives into the chocolate cake on my 18th birthday? I'm going straight to hell.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
Clover's playing in the litter box. So gross. Silly kitty. Oh, missing. Who's missing? I can't, like, there it goes. Milton Finch. Oh, was that, she just said her brother died, so was that her brother? I think both pathways would have taken me. It's a deer! Can I interact with the deer? Hi! Hi! No! You're so pretty. Oh, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Mr. Deer. I am recording. Yes, I am. Okay.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
There's like so many levels to this. This looks like something out of like Kiki's Delivery Service. I turned the volume down. It sounds like it's getting really loud again. I know I'm supposed to obviously go into the house, but like I'm just kind of looking around. I may turn like the master volume down a little bit more if it gets loud again.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Well, if it is a Ghibli movie, there's a chance that the house was about to actually get up and move around. So, valid. Oh, a cracked doggy door? Okay. Yeah,
I
let's
heard
get it.
something moving around in the garage.
Oh, I thought that was thunder. I thought there was a storm coming in. Let's get inside. Oh, Clover's no longer playing in the litter box. She actually used it. Oh, my room's about to start stinky.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Oh, great. It actually goes to that pickup truck. Or, they're called flatbeds. I might already need to stop just so I can cover up that smell. Oh my god, Clover. Oh, no, she got it. Good girl. Very awkward. Just to be like, I need to freaking cover up my cat shit. Will it open this door? Oh, I'm just breaking and entering now. Got it.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Well, be careful. You said that there was something in the garage.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home. But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Damn. Yeah, I went through something kind of similar recently in that I found a Zillow listing of my uncle's house. I didn't really get along with my uncle, and we like hardly ever saw him, but we saw him during like the holidays and stuff. And everybody loved his place because it was like this giant log cabin area and like the wooded fence. And he passed away, and the Zillow listing was online. And it's like I recognized the house, but it had nothing in it anymore. Like all the furniture had been removed, the pictures, all the hunter's trophies and stuff that he had and stuff. It was just an empty house, and like the yard was even more empty. I'm like, I know this home, but it's not home. It was very weird.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Yeah, I get pretty sick of fish too after a while. I'm not a huge fish person.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Eddie. What, does that say Eddie?
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
An odd way to put it. Yeah. Eddie.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Oh, Edie. Okay. Ew. There's like noodles and stuff still scattered about. Ooh! Free phone! I would definitely take that. I mean, this is technically my house, so I could take everything in here.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
I don't know why, but all I'm thinking of is, that scene with Sheldon from Big Bang Theory where he tried to smile.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Wait, the original house after it sank. Whoa. What happened to the text? Okay. Like, going into this, like, 100% blind, I just knew that a lot of people praised it, and it was part of the Steam summer sale. So I was like, yeah, I'll check it out. So, like, I saw the indicators behind me, but I'm making sure that I'm not missing anything at the front. Yeah, I don't even remember where I was going with this. It's like, I just don't know anything about this going in, but oh yeah, I'm wondering if this is, like, something somebody actually went through or something.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
If you have several missing persons posters, it's not looking good.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Oh, I could try the key on this door.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Alright, time to go check upstairs. Right? I didn't come in. I already came in here. Yeah, that's the way to the kitchen. Yeah, my uncle's place was very similar to this, and you just had, like, a lot of stuff just scattered everywhere. So to see the cabin, like,
a lot of things got
gutted
left
was
behind
weird.
in the whirlwind of that last night.
Like, what happened? Like, y'all have, like, a blowout or something, and, like, everybody just kind of disowned each other? Like, we
After
never had
Milton
books on the
disappeared,
stairs or anything.
Mom
but, like,
sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
What? So, the son goes missing, so she decides to seal up a bedroom? And the best way to get around that was to make peepholes?
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Oh. Okay. So she died relatively young then. Or is it that's how long she lived there?
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Interesting. There was a room downstairs that had a peephole. Let me see. I didn't know I could, like, zoom in on it. Okay, I can't look at the... Alright.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Okay. It's Hogwarts library at this point got the freaking ghosts. It's weird.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
She was 10? Oh, that's sad. This is kind of odd, not gonna lie. Okay, that's an interesting door. Let's see. Calvin, so he was like 11?
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
I really hope you just mean his belongings. Like, he was buried somewhere. Like, they didn't keep a frozen version of his body in the house. That's strange. One?
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
That was 1 year old. Gregory was 1 year old. What the hell? Oh my god. Sven Edie? Okay, she at least got to live a really long life. Oh, they both kind of did. Oh, Sven not so much, but like Edie made it really far.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
There's a lot of birds with hats. I already looked in that one, didn't I? Oh yeah, there's an upstairs. Or not.
Mom must have locked the 3rd floor stairs on the night we left.
Why though? Why do any of this? This is very odd. Though I have to admit, having a seafront view like that's probably got to be cool. But at the same time, living in Florida, I always have to be paranoid about. I have to be paranoid about hurricane weather and stuff.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up. Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Baby's room?
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
The owl. Yeah, because like in Florida, I would be so paranoid that the limbs from these trees would just snap off in the high winds and just shatter these windows.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
A pumpkin?
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Aw. You can't eat your hamster's food.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Oh, no. Don't do that. Oh, gross. That's not good. Mr. Goldfish. I thought about...
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
He's alive. There's no ocean. Oh, that's creepy.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Who locks their kid in a room? Like, my mom sent me to bed without dinner a few times. Just because, like, I was being a fussy eater or something. But, like, who actually locks their kid's door so that they can't escape?
I ate a lot of things that night.
Oh, she's got like liver spots or something on her arms.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Okay, the chain on the window I get, because you don't want to risk the child
suddenly-
like falling out of the window.
I was a cat.
What? What kind of shrooms did she eat? What was in that gerbil food? There we go.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
I can go that way. Can I walk across the... I don't think I can.
Mom
Oh, I
and
can jump
Dad
that
didn't even look at me.
Why does the mother look bedridden? There's no way I can jump this high. Where's the nest? Oh God, please don't let me fall. I saw the bird in a nest, I thought.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Oh, I'm stuck on a bench. I'm stuck on a bench.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
You trying to eat the bird?
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Oh, don't eat the mama bird. She's
I
the
gobbled
baby.
her up,
No. I know
and
you're
suddenly
hungry.
I was an owl.
What?
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass. Rabbits. I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I
don't
didn't
like
chew
this.
one
No,
bit.
stop. Just stop.
Then I flew off to find something bigger.
No, just stop. This is so sad. I know it's animal instinct, but you're a person. I know
A
this is
mama
probably
rabbit.
dream. The mama rabbit. No, she's a mama. You've already eaten plenty.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
What is happening? What is going on? You're dead, by the way. There's no water here. Like, I am trying, but there is nothing I can do. Oh, there she goes. I was supposed to left click.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever. I wanted fat, juicy seals.
What is wrong with this kid? I get that this is a dream sequence, but this is just so bizarre. I did not sign
I
up for
tore
this.
off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Oh no, she's hurt.
Grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Oh, what?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
This is the one time I wish I had actual facial cam so you guys could see properly how utterly thrown off and disgusted I am right now. Oh, I do not like
I was
this.
big, and I moved real quiet.
Oh, he disappeared. I thought I was supposed to eat the human. That's what she's been doing.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Belly with a rusty razor, belly with a rusty razor, belly with a rusty razor, in the morning. What shall I do with a drunken sailor? What shall I do with a drunken sailor? What shall I do with a drunken sailor? And the captain's daughter, put him in bed with the captain's daughter.
Put him in the cab with the captain's daughter, lie in the morning.
What shall I do with a drunken sailor? What shall I do with a drunken sailor? What shall I do with a drunken
Because
sailor?
I'm supposed to eat the captain.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And
Didn't eat
across
the
the
drunk
water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
What are we doing? I am so confused. Oh no, not the toilet snakes. I'm just an Alright, there we go. You could like see the
I
clipping
got
on
closer
my arm.
and closer.
Molly? She ate the baby!
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
You even remotely believe her? Oh my god. Hold on. I'm gonna pause just for a second because I want to switch to VC face rather than my Wanado for facial capture. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, shut the book. That
I
was
got
weird.
the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
I still think that's weird that you sealed the doors, or that even, like, oh my god, there's a cat. Okay, be very careful here.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
My friend Bigfoot. Oh, are these like Barbara's movies? Molly Concepts. Well, yeah.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
That's actually kind of cute.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Oh, wait. There was some other stuff over here first.
Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house. Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
I could have easily missed that. I wonder if I can even get all of them in one playthrough. Like, I'm sure it won't be hard to do, but I'm willing to bet I'll eventually miss something obvious.
Lewis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
Is that the ones you're wearing right now? Alright.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Like, this is sad because I'm having flashbacks to my childhood home, because my mom painted our bathrooms like a lavender color. Like, granted, we didn't have like carpet on the floor. It's freaking savage. But it does remind me of that.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Ooh. Oh, some like...
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Oh, this is that shared room. Fort Sam.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh, it's a swing. Oh, my foot's broken. I gotta kiss him.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
I actually feel the motion from this.
Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
And, like, you slow down?
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe
Okay.
he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind.
Did he jump? Wait, is he the one on the swing and then he jumps? Wait, why? Like, let me take my hands off the controllers. Do I just stop? No, it's making me... I can't not continue swinging. Like, it's not letting me do anything else. I've just got to keep going, I guess. I don't know. Oh, I'm getting motion sickness though.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh, I had to go higher. Oh, God. This is too high.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Holy crap.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
I mean, we've all jumped off of swing sets, I believe, as kids, but I never went flying off of one. Jesus Christ. Whew.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Can I go over to this side now? Is there...
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Oh, there we go. So many secret rooms.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Okay, that's creepy.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star. I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Because she died at like, wasn't she 10? I think is what it said outside.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been.
Oh, she made a pet.
But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was canceled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Rick?
Freaking Mike Myers music. Oh, I'm controlling her. Okay. I mean, that makes sense.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Well, I've got a weapon.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
What is with this game? Okay, that's where Dad cut his hand on the table saw. That's fine. I get the feeling that the boyfriend kind of orchestrated this to get her scream proper, and she ended up getting hurt in an accident. Okay, there's something over that way. That's fine.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Called
Well,
it.
I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
What is with the Mike Myers music? Spooky skates.
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the Hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Alright, go out the window. This is Molly's room, right? Yeah, go out the
She
window.
thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
Okay, I guess not.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Just bash his head in. Oh, he's gone.
The Hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, All she heard was... someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Is it the boyfriend again?
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box was all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Oh.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Oh, shush you. Yeah, why would anybody keep that?
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
I doubt it. Happy birthday, Barbara, with a bite ticket out. Oh, I can climb back in. Yeah, let's go.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
I might need to take a small break to go to the bathroom here in a little bit. But I'll, like, edit this before I post it, if I remember. Let's see, where's the music box? There it is. Got it. This is a bizarre family, I'm just gonna say that. There's the buzzsaw that hurt Dad.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Almost sounds like the entire house was off limits to you.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
It's a bomb shelter now? Oh, I can't see anything.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Oh
If
my
there's
God,
a
it's
pattern in all
Fallout.
these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
That's fine. I'll look at that in a second. But, I kind of want to make sure I don't miss anything.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
Damn.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped.
Well, we've got the little spots too.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
I'd get sick of peaches after a while.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
Oh. I was about to say, like, he pointed this direction, but I didn't see where I was supposed to go. Ugh.
I know it's out there, somewhere.
What's out there? The monster?
Whatever killed Barbara. And Molly.
Oh yeah, like Molly was eaten by a
And
monster
Calvin.
too. Now Calvin, he went flying off the swing set.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
Yeah, after like 30 years of just peaches.
I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
What is with this family?
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Okay, we're missing 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more family members.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
You say so. This is... I wouldn't live in this house anymore.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Tomato.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying
Just
to
don't
bury
go-
something that's
just
still
don't get hit by a
alive.
train.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Well, there's no more train. I guess it got dismantled, so at least I won't get hit by one.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Oh, that is so pretty. I'll take a... I wonder if I can. I was trying to take a screenshot. I don't know if I can.
But I thought you should know about your family.
Does Edith have a daughter that she's writing this to, or a kid?
And the history you're a part of.
Is she pregnant?
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth. And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible. I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
That's a pretty good question.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Oh.
3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Daisy, Lucy, Charlie, Tucker, Coco. I had a Lucy and I had a Coco. Bailey?
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Ooh. Okay. Okay, so these are kind of indicative. There's a tiny person in there. There's a tiny figure in there. So these are all representations of their stories so far. Because, like, so Sven died building a saw. He literally flew off a swing set. She had the dream of a cat, and she even became a cat, or they named the cat after her. She was a movie star, and he was like isolated underground. And I guess she loved telling stories.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to scroll? Oh, maybe I was supposed to... There we go.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Oh, maybe I'm supposed to look at the other stuff. Nope. I can't interact with this anymore. Maybe I go
Edie's
back?
side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Yeah, other than hiding secrets for that, it's like there's so many things I wish I could ask my mom nowadays. Some of them being like her old like cake recipes. My
But
mom
looking
used
back
to,
on it now,
my mom used to make these like really good cinnamon swirl cakes around the 4th of July.
if she told me there was going
So
to be so
good.
much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
I called that shit! I called that. Well, you're... Don't like that. Do not like that. I called that. She's pregnant. Can't she just climb this? There you go.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Oh, a bear rug. These things are always
They
creep
were
me
both
out.
pretty intense.
Nope, another story.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged. Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
Did you want to get a picture of me or what?
Where are you? Oh,
I
there
will
you are.
never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are. Hey!
That's a keeper.
I should not have drunk all that coffee. I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
Okay, it's not when we take a photo of him. Either that or I'm not doing it properly.
Last time I was with my brother. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
Dad!
Good eyes, Don. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Wrong button.
Dad, I...
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to. Great shot, Don!
I hate this. I hate it. Oh my god. Games like this are gonna make me a vegetarian.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
I don't like this.
Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
Oh, I didn't realize what I was doing.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
still...
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about—
Dad!
Well, you kinda had that coming. Not to be a dick or anything, but yeah, I mean, if
Of
you're
all
gonna
these
kill an
stories,
animal, make
that's
sure that
the
it's
one I
fully
wish
dead.
most that my mom had told me.
Oh, VC face crashed. Oh, there she goes. Whew.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
We'll look around the room a little bit more just
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Airline tickets. Alright. I know the game's like really linear, so that's fine. I just want to make sure that I don't miss anything. Oh, excuse me.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Oh, that's the baby that died. A divorce contract?
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Oh, I'm controlling the frog.
Gregory, it's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello?
How messed up this family is, I can only predict that the baby's gonna drown.
What his world was like. I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Well, she unplugged the drain.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
I hate it. Look, the tub got replugged. Like this whole baby's gonna drown.
There's so much I don't understand about Gregory.
Oh, now I'm a frog.
About
I'm literally
everything.
a frog. Yeah, go unplug the drain. Oh, I'm control. It's the mouse. It's not WASD. Okay.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
Was that my problem the whole time? Was I controlling it with the WASD? And it was supposed to be my mouse? Oops.
I'm sure he's happy. want
Let's
you,
not take down
and you have to take it.
pipes.
Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Oh, I don't like that. I feel like I killed the kid. I didn't do it. Like, I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. Okay, we've got like 5 more. Wait, no, I didn't see Dawn. Okay, so there's like 6 more.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Oh, I'm collecting the text. It's my tail.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
So Gus was her stepson?
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger. The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Where's my next line of text? Oh, there it is. This is not how
The
kites
rain
work.
came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
I'ma destroy it. No, guess not. Carrying a lot of debris though.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
There's that. Hello. Some Life is Strange stuff going on now. Which is sadly a game I won't be playing on the channel because I already know like 90% of the story. I've seen the playthroughs so many times from like Jags and stuff like that. So I feel like I wouldn't be able to get anything out of it. And plus I've played so long.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam.
Oh god.
But I didn't. Until we found you.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Okay, we got Lewis, Milton, and Dawn, so that's 3. And then Edie. And maybe Sanjay? Whoever that is? let's see. Let's just keep going. There you go. Shut the book. Okay, can't go out that way. Maybe this way?
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Oh, this actually looks so cozy. I would love to have something like this as like a secret game room. Oh my god.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Oh, okay. Oh, I do have a bit of a belly on me, don't I? I could just be a little bit overweight. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm overweight.
Louis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal, but it didn't last. The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle. After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
So he doesn't even have like a death date because they never actually found him. I'm not gonna lie, this actually looks really cozy to me. I can't explain to you why. Oh, I'm at the top of the tower now, aren't I? Nope, there's the top. Over there.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
I didn't know he liked Barbie Rapunzel. Oh, there we go. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, there we go. Oh, he drew a flip book within the flip book. That's amazing. Oh, he was a cartoonist. Nice.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared. Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Which I still find to be a little bit odd, but it's not really my place to say anything.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Explore like half of this stuff, and yet it made it so open world looking, so beautiful. Oh, this is where I came from. I didn't realize because I came the other way. Here we go.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Everyone always told me to stay out of Louis's room. Except Louis.
Look through all the peoples. So I feel like that means we're getting kind of close-ish to the end. Yeah, I don't know if I would trust these. Like, the wind up here must be kicking sometimes, and then, like, you just go flying. And you already lost one family member to flying off in a swing set.
Louis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Mm-hmm. Who am I to judge?
Louis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Doesn't mean you can't have fun. I die all the time in video games, and I still love them. Why did I just get, like, the PBS
Dear
Kids
Mrs.
logo?
Finch, as Louis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Louis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh my god.
He kept working at the cannery.
Okay, so that's not
But he
our
withdrew
blood. We
part
actually
of
have a
himself.
blood kin.
In our sessions, I saw the same behavior.
So
His mind
gruesome.
began to...
I can't grab that. It's not...
wander.
Oh! Okay.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads.
Oh, this is very disorientating.
And things that had not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more.
Oh, Jesus.
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery.
Oh my god.
I spoke with his boss. But he said Louis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Oh god.
Like a whole new Louis.
Thing is, I used to do this
So
all
I
the
let
time
him
at
go
work
on.
too, so...
even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Louis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
Oh God.
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished.
Oh, I could become king. Am I gonna become king?
He held an election for mayor.
Yeah.
And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis.
St. Louis.
He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on.
Wait, what? Oh. She's out there. Oh. We're so knee-deep into this that we can't even interact with the real world anymore.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a
Handsome queen.
handsome queen.
I could have chosen there. That's weird. I don't know why I chose queen.
The queen was on her own quest for
Sinister serpents. Why not?
sinister serpents. He followed the sound of her
Harp. I like the sound of harps. They're actually quite pretty.
silver harp.
I genuinely want to see what the other side of this sounds like. Oh, I need to hit the notes.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Oh boy.
He knew
It's
the
taken up
world was all
literally
in his
everything.
imagination.
Oh god.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
An emperor! Gandalf the White, or something like that.
For
I've
someone
never
who'd
seen
never
Lord of the
known
Rings, so
success in
please,
the real
we'll
world,
take that
I
out
think
of
it was
context.
overwhelming.
Oh, the fandom's gonna come after me.
And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Yeah, he's really knee-deep into this. This isn't just simple daydreaming anymore.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Yeah, he probably needed to go to rehab or something. Oh. Oh no.
He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Okay, where's this leading? Is it gonna be like Jay dreamed so hard he fell into like
He began to
chopping block
despise the
thing?
man with a royal contempt. I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Oh, he got crowned king? Yeah.
The palace would be packed with his companions.
I said maybe he like had a workplace accident because he was daydreaming too hard. Or this isn't even a
Including the
daydream.
wise Calico who insisted on
Giant
advising.
kitty! Oh, Molly the kitty. Okay.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
I don't like the look of that.
There was only one thing left to do.
You're a king. You're supposed to take the throne. You're not supposed to do this.
Bend down his head.
That's a trap. Oh my god. The thing that was slicing the fish. That's where he put his head. Yep.
The rest I think you know.
Yep.
Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Oh my god. I wonder if he had like a mix of
My brother
substance
was really
abuse.
cool. I wish you could have met him.
I wonder if he had like a mix of substance abuse and a slight bit of schizophrenia. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm wrong about what schizophrenia is because I don't know enough about it to talk about it.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Oh
I
my
wish
God,
we'd
all the
stayed.
freaking posters. No, but
But
I
I
fully
understand
understand
why
why
we
you would
left.
leave. Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, I understand wanting to stay in your home, but I also understand you can't stay there after so many people have died, so much heartbreak.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Oh, it's her dad's stuff. Oh, she wrote books. Did I miss the cue? Where is it? Oh, stairs. I couldn't see them.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now was to tell you about that last night. That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance, or that Edie had a key to it.
The thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
I don't feel like the children would have died because of these stories. I just feel like there was really unfortunate circumstances.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born.
Oh, this is my story.
That night, the tide went way, way out.
Oh my god, is it a tsunami?
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around. For a while, I wandered. I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go!
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
God, Jesus, Mom.
I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
What did she take? Oh,
After that, we
no.
moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it.
There you go.
A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you.
Ew. I know what this is. I don't like
I
that.
hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Ew.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Damn. Oh, and it was a son, not a daughter. Well, it could still be a daughter with Nixon. Damn. Aw. I wonder if this was like his grandma or something. Yeah, this was an odd experience, but I do definitely see why people really praised it, because it's got some really intense imagery and like interactive imagery and stuff like that. Like the one with the freaking king thing was really I don't even know what you would call it, like symbolism and stuff like that, because like it's very heavily implied that he just kind of stuck his head in a machine one day. But like, yeah, yeah, I think we all have like friends and family members that passed away suddenly and we don't like talking about them, but to a degree I feel like we should still talk about them, even if it's painful, because it's like insulting their memory to not talk about them. It's like trying to make it so that they never existed, which I feel like is so unfair. Like, I have like, and anybody who knows me knows that I didn't have the best relationship with my dad, and I didn't have very close bonds with my family, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to talk about them and sing their praises where they're due, sing their anti-praises when they're due. Yeah, I do feel like we can learn from the past and the way our family members live their lives so that we can improve our lives. in the lives of the next generation or just anybody that we're close to. I don't feel like burying anything is the real answer. You can talk things out, you can reach out to people to go through your grief and stuff like that. But burying it the way that this family did is definitely not healthy, which may have led to that one brother, I think it was Lewis, relying on substances to get through the pain. And sadly, that's a very real thing that people have to do just to, like, they don't want to feel the sadness anymore, so they just turn to substances and stuff like that. And it's very sad. And I always tell people is like, I'm such a huge advocate for mental health. I don't care what age you are, what gender you are, what ethnicity or orientation you are. Mental health is one of the most important things to focus on in your day-to-day life. It's like you have all these other things, sure, but mental health, you got to take care of yourself above everything else. And people be like, have that disgusting mentality of, oh, I'm the man, I'm an adult, I'm not supposed to break down. Everybody has their breaking points. Everybody has their stresses and their grievances. And if you don't talk through them, it could literally eat you alive and turn to things that are not pleasant down the road. So I always implore people, I'm like, if you're suffering of any kind, if you're overstressed, if you're overwhelmed, there are so many resources. I implore you to reach out and talk to people. I'm not saying this for my own health. I'm saying this just because I feel like some people just need to hear that more often than they do, that it's okay to say, I need help. And there's nothing wrong with that. There are so many resources. People like, I can't afford a therapist, I can't afford psychiatric, and I fully understand that because I'm in the same boat. There are like hotlines that you can call, and I've even been told that those hotlines are even for, they're not, some people are like, I don't want to reach out to the hotline because I'm not actually suicidal. Those hotlines are there not just for suicide. It's also there for, like, if you're being overwhelmed, if you're having a panic attack and you have no one to talk to, you can call somebody and they can talk you through it. Or if you're just like overwhelmed because like something's going on in your life, like you lost a pet, you lost your job, they're there for you to talk to bring your senses back to reality, to just like get that moment of peace, get that stuff off your shoulder. Because just a simple act of talking about what you're going through does so much more than you may think. A lot of people, like I said, there's a stigma, like you're not supposed to talk about it. That's utter bullshit. Everybody is supposed to talk about what they're going through. And if you don't think it's important, it is. If it's important to you, it's important. That's what matters. And it's anything that's insignificant. It could be like, I'm having a bad day, my tire blew out, or something like that. And then like it's just building off of everything else that's been going on. It can just eat somebody alive. And if they don't seek out their help, it does tend to lead people down a very sad and dark path. And that's what I'm just like, I don't like seeing people go down those paths because I was one of those people. I won't go into the major details, but let's just say after my mom died, I came very close to not being here anymore. And then just randomly, I had somebody finally speak to me, and all he did was just talk to me. We didn't talk about what I was going through with my mother. We didn't talk about what was going on in my personal life with my dad and all this other stuff that was going on. He spotted a drawing that I was doing. He complimented it, and he asked me what show it was from, what I was into. Was I into anime? Was I into video games? And all he did was just talk to me. And it just helped so freaking much to where I was like, I postponed it. I wanted to see how this would play out. And here I am, like God, I can't even do math in my head right now. It's been like it's been over 15 years later, and I'm here because he spoke to me. That's all it took, and that's why I'm telling people it's not a weakness to say I need help. It's not a weakness to reach out to others and just simply talk. You don't have to talk about what you're going through. If you don't want to talk about what's going on in your personal life, you don't have to. But the simple interaction of being with another person to talk to on a grounded level helps in way more ways than you would ever imagine. Like, if that guy had not talked to me about my drawings, it's something so ridiculously simple, I might not be here anymore. In fact, I almost guarantee I wouldn't be here anymore. That's, I'm just kind of going in circles at this point. But again, my biggest takeaway from this, you're not alone. There are resources and there are people that will help and people who care. Don't worry about a dollar sign, and don't worry about, I'm worried about X judging me, or I'm worried about this. Worry about you. You are your own priority when it comes to mental health, and only you can take those steps. And I know they can be scary, but sometimes those steps are extremely necessary in order to feel better and go about your life and actually live your life without those worries, without those stresses. I'm not going to say that they're going to cure your stresses. I honestly don't know if there's anything in the world other than maybe $1 million that'll completely eliminate the stress of living life. But just that simple act of talking about anything can help somebody so much. And that's the main thing I wanted to take away from this. Reach out to either friends or family, and if you don't have those or you don't feel comfortable talking to them, there are hotlines, there are resources, and they don't cost you a dime. And we would much rather, or at least I would, much rather you stick around to tell your stories than to find you in a story in a newspaper. But that's it for me, guys. I don't want to ramble too much. I feel like I've gone to a dark place with this. I'm probably going to even end up getting flagged for this, but I don't even care because I advocate for mental health, and I will advocate for anybody who wants to talk. If somebody ever enters my stream and they're just like, I'm having a bad day, I will sit there and talk to you as best I can in the stream. We will talk things out. I will do my best. I can't promise I'll be perfect because nobody in the world is. But if I can't talk to you, or if somebody in your family can't talk to you, please reach out to somebody who will. There are hotlines, there are resources, and I just implore everybody to take care of themselves and others where they see fit, where they can, not where they see fit. Everybody deserves respect and kindness. I don't even care what they're going through. Obviously, you gotta set boundaries to some degree, but I'm just kind of rambling at this point, and I'm really sorry about that. Everybody out there who watches this, take care of yourselves, take care of others, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Goodbye.